All the frogs seeing wide, get a clear view. People coming with the tides like we church and pew. Haters putting them aside, yeah, I often do. Some claiming to be friends, but...
What's going on? This is Inflewence, and I'm back with another Earthrise review. Yes, I've been buying Earthrise mainline figures, which I normally do not buy mainline figures, but I thought Hoist looked cool. As you know, if you've seen the Starscream video, I thought Starscream looked great, and I was pleasantly surprised. Now Hoist, I like his car mode. His alt mode has his little so we'll just get right into it. Has this little toe thing, and it can hook up to like base, you know, all that gimmick with the hooks on the base modes or whatever. But I like the touch that has this little wheel on there, so it still rolls. It's kind of like a regular tow truck, where the tow truck rolls. These, I guess you can put anywhere. I'll just have them like this. Got the Autobot symbol. One of the only few things I don't like about the truck mode is hands. They could have. I wish they could have found some way. It's all this stuff up here. Like I don't. That it's little stuff like this that's keeping them out of the game for me, because like there's all this room in here. You could have found a way to stuff his arms like up and down or something. Like you're the engineer. I'm not an engineer, so maybe they could have, just the way the car is. But it seems like they could have. It's a bunch of room. Instead of having his hands just down and hanging out on the sides. I don't like that at all. Blue windshield, black sides, which is alright. Autobot symbol. His gun, I kind of like how that looks. I like how he looks from the front. Tires aren't rubber, of course, and they're very thin, very small. But can you expect? So let's look at the box. You get the same little red thing. I didn't even take it out. I'm going to take it out though, because I'm going to save these with the instructions just in case I ever sell it. I'm not going to save the boxes though. I don't save the boxes. But now this does have, I believe, yeah, has a coordinate, so you can kind of read it, but it says Junkion. I guess it's saying that he has to go there, so who knows? I have no idea. None. So box, it's nice. I like this artwork right here. It's pretty, this is dope. Like that artwork is dope. I like all this. It's cool. Got him on the back, looking menacing. So get to that. Instructions, same as Starscream's. Nice, easy to follow. Even shows this thing. I don't know what that is. I think it may be Ironworks or something else. But yeah, it is Ironworks. Haha. See, I was right. I must have saw that subconsciously. But yeah, I don't know. Ironworks look kind of cool too. I probably should have got him, but it was a lot of those, so I may go back. And that's it for accessory. I mean, for box and stuff. And he doesn't come with one. He comes with one accessory. Doesn't come with anything else. And I kind of, it's cool. I know accessories kind of pad the price, but I don't use accessories, so I'm cool without them. That's just me. This I got plugged into his arm. This is his arm cannon, and I don't really like that either. But anyway, so let's get into transformation. I usually take this, push this up a little bit to get these arms out. There's slots that the arms have to go in, like they fold up, and then you push them into those slots. So, and I made the sound effects. Unplug this. We can look at this real quick. Nothing spectacular. Just goes in his hand and over his hand. It goes in the hole in his hand and over his hand, which is all right. but I don't know. Anyway, let's get these arms out. Now this whole arms is on this whole panel, which is another issue I have. Wait, first, let's get this out first. It's all tabbed together too. Like at the end, you have to tab everything together. This is tabbed into the sides of this long panel. These are tabbed into his legs, which are folded up, and this panel's tabbed into here, and it goes into this little hole. Doesn't really tab in, but it just sits there. So before you do anything, just untab. Let me get this out the way because it's flopping around, and then I'll untab it from the legs. So you get that like that. Then you can start fooling with all this. You can pull this up like this. It's not hard at all. Pull this up, get these arms so it clears. Kind of keep that out the way. Then you can work on these legs. These legs unfold. This waist goes up in there, kind of pegs tight. Then you can pull it down, and it locks. And you pull these, flip these around, and you basically have the legs done. Get to the upper body. Got his head. I like to try to put his head out while everything's open because it is tight. So be careful. There we go. It's not as tight as it was, of course, but then it's tight. It flips around, but it doesn't tab in, but it does. I mean, it doesn't click. There you go. That ain't as tight either. So be careful with that. Eventually, it's probably not going to. It's gonna lose its friction. This, put in here, in there, tab it. So then you have all this, and put his chest down, which kind of fills out, or I should say hide. It doesn't fill it out, which is what makes him hollow. Get that in there like that. Not sure if he has to go all the way. No. Yeah, it's like that. Then you can twist these arms down and you just orient the arms the way that arms go to the elbow bend. And there you have Hoist in his robot mode. Well, you can get this. Let's get this together. I forgot. You can get these wings wherever you want, but then you can get this up. His little gun over top, and then this will cover up that little hole, which I think is great. Stops it from being as hollowy. And now you have Hoist. There he go in all his glory. Have this. You come in and bring. First time I did it was really tight. It wouldn't go in there, but now it goes in there fine. Lift it up though. It just looks like he's holding it. It doesn't look like it's a part of his hand. You can fake the funk. And I forgot waist swivel on Starscream is non-existent. Sorry. Meant to tell you. That's probably one of the only things that is negative with Starscream. But let's get back to him. So first, let me show you. You can see it's really hollow inside. His legs are hollow due to transformation. I really wish they would have had a panel because they did Starscream so well, but I guess that's the different price point. $10 extra and you get more panels to cover up the hollowness. But I would have liked the panel here, just like to pop out or something, maybe, I don't know. Or maybe on his legs to flip over. And maybe I'm asking too much. I don't know. I don't like this. I wish this would have, I don't know why they couldn't have made a little like hinge here and flipped it up so it wasn't just one piece. But to tell you the truth, I can't remember if Hoist was one piece like this, and it probably was. My memory doesn't serve me. I probably put it up here to see. But so let's get into articulation. You see his head sculpt. It's a nice head sculpt. I really like it. I like all their head sculpts. I like Siege's head sculpts. So you got down that much, up. You can actually get up more if you break the sculpt, but you probably don't want to do that. Spin all the way around. Let me get his waist. He has waist swivel. It goes about that far, but it does kind of mess up his chest area. His arms go all the way around, but they do hit some stuff, so you just gotta get stuff out the way. Shoulders is way up there, so he can almost clap, and then you can even get more of like this butterfly joint. So that's pretty cool. He has swivel. He doesn't have a double jointed elbow, but it gets way more than 90 degrees. So that's the thing. Like I said, he has this. His wrists, let me see. Do they swivel? Yeah, his wrists do swivel. They're on mushroom pegs. You see there's a lot of hollowness in here. So he's not, you know, he's pretty hollow. Legs wise, he does the full splits, and he has like a universal joint, I think, and he does the hurdling, so he will hurdle. Of course, he has like double jointed knees for transformation, so he gets way more than 90 degrees, and you can get his knee to be, he gets 90 degrees with just his knee bend. Then you get this one if you want, so you can get good range of motion. Thigh swivel. But it does feel like it will come off the mushroom peg maybe. And he has a rocker. And it's a deep rocker. But it doesn't go up or down. So you just get that little rocker there. And get him back. Yeah, you just get that rocker and that's it. Now I showed him with Starscream. But I will show him again with Starscream just because in case people are just watching this video, didn't see the Starscream video. So as you can see, Starscream's a little bit bigger. Not that much bigger though to be different classes, but I guess that's what it is. Like I said, Starscream doesn't really have waist swivel, which is too bad. But yeah, so this has been Earthrise Hoist. I think stay tuned because I think I will be getting some more of these guys. And eventually I may be selling them later. Who knows? But you can catch me in another video and I will get over with you. Peace.
Life ain't over. Life ain't over. Life ain't over. Life ain't over. As long as you're alive, you can give another try and take it real high if you want.